So let me go ahead and thank you for that resub.
Real behind on Great Ace Attorney, so I can't watch this yet, but hey, September.
Yo, Vince. Or yo, generally any thank you. And yeah, God, I'm hoping to. It wouldn't be so bad, but it was all during September. Because of course it was during September when I need to like be streaming and stuff. They couldn't have interrupted me at a literally worse time. They found it. I'm almost impressed how bad they are at this. Well, things of people who aren't bad at thing. It's me doing law. Oh, also,
I missed last week's CU's My Beef was visiting, but I'm excited to catch more Lawyer Genius.
Hell
antics.
Yeah. Another good note, by the way, is the flyer that they put on my door with the phone number to contact the leasing office if there was an issue. They typoed their phone number and I ended up calling the Denver Railroad, so that was fun. Hello, Denver Railroad? It's me. Now, you might say, what are you doing here? And you'd be right. Do I have doubled audio on stream? Sorry, I just got someone telling me I got doubled audio. Is that still happening? Or is that a mistake that someone thought? No? Sounds fine to me. Okay, someone just DM'd me because their audio was broken, I guess. Alright, cool. Yeah, I thought so. They probably just accidentally opened it in 2 tabs or something. It happens. Yeah. Well. Let's continue. The Clouded Kokoro. In fact, is this... I can't remember. Are we just starting this one? I feel like we're pretty early in this one. Oh, right. It's... We learned of the other detective. It was the Scotland Yard's... Okay, so one of the witnesses is a cop, which is obviously very strong. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate for us. Okay, yeah, and he's playing the smart stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna use my big brain to say, this sucks for us. This is a bad time. We're gonna have a bad time with this one, Phoenix. Oh, right. Of course it's Sherlock. Who else would it be? Because yeah, I don't think we've talked to our, we haven't talked to our suspect yet. We haven't really gathered a lot of evidence. Ah, a cool buggy. Susato, no. don't be that stupid. Ah, a snowed man. Oh yeah, also, by the way, assuming YouTube doesn't blow them up, the Great Ace Attorney stuff should be over there over the course of the next, like, 4 or 5 days. Of course, if you want to watch them and be up to date and all that, just do them through Twitch. Plus, I actually get paid when you watch them through Twitch. YouTube, I never get any monetization. It always gets stolen by some fucking random German Let's Play group that decided to put a copyright on the color black or some dumb fucking shit. So, hey. And yeah, we got more folks all around the crime scene. Yeah, they run ads on old VODs.
Give me your money.
Ooh, a barrier. Yo, thank you for the resub.
Solve that case, Ace Attorney type.
Oh yeah, and I guess I should close chat or whatever. I haven't really felt as big of a pressure to do that on this since so many people haven't played this. It's not like the other Phoenix Wright games where when I played Ace Attorney 1, like literally everyone in the universe except for me had already played Ace Attorney 1. Yo, thank you for the resub, 10 months. And hey, if you aren't already subbed, consider it. It's super cheap right now. If it's new, $2.50 American. No, $2.50. $2.50. $2.50. Oh, come on, captioner. $2.50. There we go. Hey, that's the price of a new sub on twitch.tv/TieTuesday, also known as chunguswalk.com. And yeah, they seem to be pretty diligent about not letting us get close. Let's talk to our guy. Yo, Avion, thank you for the resub. Yo, 3 months, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, because we had that writer who really hated being in England. Okay, so he's not in the room. Okay, well then let's go to Baker Street. Oh man, this animation's actually running smooth. That's a rare treat.
ここがホームズさんの事務所なのですね。
Two sweet Japanese children decide to pay a house call to an idiot. This is very Holmesian. Is it a big mess, just like you hoped? Yes, I see that smile. Yes, I also love the mysteries. Honestly, I'm more just looking over at these whirlamajigs full of cogs and glasses over on the left. Oh god, right, you exist. I forgot about you. Who are you? Yes. That, yes. I knew that. Oh my god, will someone please remind me who this child is? Oh right, she was the inventor of the smoke gun or whatever. So she's a weird inventor child, got it. It's fine, it's a thing I deal with. Yeah, you get used to it. Wow, how do I put it? It's awful. It's black tea and you burnt the shit out of it. This incredibly competent tiny anime, who I'm guessing is handling all of the gadgets and gizmos for Holmes. Ooh, nice curtsy. So is this one of those adoptive child situations, much like Phoenix Wright loved to do? Okay, yeah, so if this is Tiny Watson, then that would, so this is now new Small Watson. In fact, it was adopted friend's daughter, as opposed to adopted enemy's child. Also known as the Terry Bogard Special. Raise your arch-rival's son as your own cool son, so that no one can... That's the ultimate fuck you. A life well led. Please stop pointing bazookas at me. I'm a soft man. I'm not good at dealing with them. Oh, she's a thief. I mean, yes. Sherlock. Yeah, when it comes to gadgets and gizmos and, you know, all that stuff, you need a nerd. And Holmes is the wrong kind of nerd. Also, I'm a child and my dad died. So that doesn't help the case. So you're the one who wrote down all of his stories. You're the actual... So you're kind of proto Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, to a certain extent. Yeah, writing about the case on that we did. Susato slowly gets louder and louder, just like, well, I mean, I thought the stories were documentarial. I thought they were, you know, like a real attribution. I was thinking who would write these, you know, if not Watson. I guess I don't get why they wouldn't be all real. I guess I don't, I mean, it's fine. I just am trying to put this together. Just Lil Watson. Hey everybody, it's me, Lil Watson. Do you think they would accept mystery stories from this sassy lost child? Or do you think they'd rather have it be an old English guy? Yeah. All right, give us some reasoning. Give me some more info, Lil Watson. Can you please tell us a little more? I will say, I'm glad to have this child around if this is her theme music whenever she's on screen. Trucy's music I was okay with, and Emma's I was also okay with, but this bouncy little doofus seems fun. Oh god. I do like that Naruhodo also looks shocked by being put in the logic zone. Yeah, I do like that. Just, how do you know that you're new? Well, you tried to fuck with the devil. So, most people are smart enough to not do that. Damn, these are good reads. Yeah, not bad, kid. Okay, that's a good habit. Weird. They're like the opposite of Holmes, where there's a million mistakes. I mean, I guess stabbing notes into the wall is like considerably less harmful than, you know, an opium habit. Okay. Yes, tell us more about this incident. Weird. I guess he was just super needed. Yeah, he's a popular lad. Yeah, that's ridiculous. These usually take weeks and months. If there's too much crime, have you considered making less things crime? Or only deploying the force when they're needed and not having them scout areas for some kind of broken window policing, which is dog shit and only increases crime, in my opinion. All right, good. Yeah, that was actually a pretty solid amount of information. She's a good kid. I'm glad that, it seems like, I'm totally forgetting the name of the creator, but, the creator who did Ace Attorney 1, 2, 3, this, and Ghost Trick just seems to have a knack for writing incredibly likable children by making them useful and chill and not annoying babies. What if I just wrote the characters to be good the whole time? For example, this is a child. She would never be at a circus. Ever. Okay. Some kind of business card with a quarter on it? Huh. Oh. Huh. Yeah, like, for what it's worth, congratulations, you found the secret of our police force. We secretly have a tiny anime making gadgets and helping out our greatest detective. Alright, yeah, now we've got a pass that says, allowed to investigate. Oh, weird. Is this like a mid-investigation split? Oh, that's so weird. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't mind being offered extra like breaks and being like, hey, if you need another little gap, take a sec, bud. You're worth it. And Shockbound, thank you for the follow. If you aren't already following, please do. That's the entirety of the plug for right now. Okay, back to investigating. All right, Chips boy. Hold this. A lot of respect for this small child. The secret best part of the police force. Yo, Tammy Bear, thank you for the follow. Also, yeah, that is fair. I do like this guy just being like, well, every time I show up in the books, it's to get dunked on. So, like, I'm not super huge on him, but, you know, pays rent. Honestly, if someone just wrote a book about me getting dunked and sucking ass all the time, but I had enough to just pay rent forever, I'd be down with that. If there was, like, a thing people thought was a biography and every sentence was Ty Tuesday sucks ass and it was somehow a New York Times bestseller. Okay. Second floor, you say? I'm guessing that's just... That would make sense that the defendant they were going for was pretty nearby. Look, I have no respect for Holmes, but the kid he brings around with him is actually pretty good. She's pretty useful. First, though. Wow, you really dinked it. This looks like someone, like, slammed the front of their bike into a fence. Perhaps this fence back here, the one that looks a little roughed up. Oh yeah, also the windows are bricked up, which is weird, but probably relevant. Huh. I don't know if boarding up windows with bricks is exactly culture. I don't know if I would call that culture. Oh, neat. Bikes sounds dumb. I don't hate bikes. What? I appreciate the help, Susanna. Well, shall we? Oh, hello? That was quite a reaction. Was that a maid? What the? The defining characteristic of England, a maid. Okay. Oh, hello, sir. It's me. I'm the ancestor of the Moon Man from the McDonald's commercials. That's right, baby. It's me. Grand Mac tonight. Grandpa Mac tonight. It's me. Uh-huh. If you're a landlord and you can't do stairs anymore, move. You're a landlord. You're the person who can just move wherever. You're like the one person who can just do this at any time. God, landlords are so fucking stupid. Do you ever think about how stupid landlords are? It's amazing. Please pour hotter tea directly onto his dick. The hottest tea. I want you to superheat this tea and then pour it directly onto his nuts. Like, I'm just imagining she just pours tea on his crotch, and then as he turns away, we both quietly give each other a plebeian fist bump, as plebeians are wont to do. as we are. He's stirring his tea with his pipe. That is the grossest thing. That is so gross. That's so nasty. You know what's really cool about pipes and stuff and any kind of smoking mechanism, whether it be tobacco or whatever else? Tobacco in particular, though, is known for this. There's a reason that tobacco smoke and cigarette smoke like stains walls and shit like forever. It's because it leaves behind a lot of resins and a lot of, like, you know, gross masses. Basically concentrated blend of tobacco gunk and also saliva gunk that's been building up over ages and ages. And right next to your mouth is where it's cooled off the most and also mixed the most with saliva. So he's just warming that up and just melting it right into his tea. Yumma yumma. Fucking gross wiener. Tell me about my good friend Suzeki. Whomstead have you fucked?
Smoke weed
I'm
every
sure
day,
somehow.
Weed every day, weed every day, weed every
Yo,
day. Smoke,
thank you for the
smoke,
correct
smoke,
donation.
Weed every day.
Launch all landlords into the sun.
Look, all I'm saying is, even the Bible was like, yo, landlords and lenders are kind of fucking the worst. Yeah, soak that dick. Scald that dick. Man, I'm really hoping the landlord did it. Just preemptively hoping the landlord did it. Yeah, she is a little racist, so we should probably keep that out of there. Okay, tell me about this strange tenant. Is it just the color of his skin? Is that the only thing that's suspicious, or do you have anything else? Incomprehensible books. Perhaps in another language. Also, he's a writer. That's a thing writers do. They just kind of lock themselves up for extended periods of time. And then they walk out and they're like, book's done. You know, that's how they operate sometimes. See, this means, according to this person, I am pretty goddamn suspicious. Just because I usually go to other people's places to hang out. Any earlier than 2 a.m.? My man. Finally, a character who fucking gets it and refuses to go to sleep until after 2 in the morning. No, I mean, even the books he read in English were crazy. It was some work called Finnegan's Wake, and I couldn't make head or tails of anything in that book. It was just the word spaghetti. I'm glad at the very least he's in on it clearly. Yeah. It's incredibly suspicious. There's a part of me deep down that's like, we're still at that early part in the case where my brain is just cycling through 10,000 possibilities of like what it could be. And my favorite one so far is that this guy's totally faking about, or, you know, lying about being a war veteran, was never actually shot, is definitely the one that committed the murder, and in fact just sprinted up the stairs here afterwards. And perhaps, you know, that, you know, I don't know, that's where I'm going with this, mostly because I want him to be guilty. I won't lie, I have a huge bias. This is why I can't be a lawyer. I mean, that and also lawyering is really complicated and hard, and it makes no sense. You sure do keep interrupting. Who's the real master of this household? You're both insanely suspicious. I hope you realize this. Sorry, there's something I keep seeing in the back of the room on the ground. Nope. My bad. I was trying to move the cursor. Again, using the emulation stuff's always a little weird, because I have to click the wrong window to highlight the right people. Yeah. Suseki doesn't trust any English people, let alone the one that arrested him. Okay. Well, we can come back and investigate once they, chill out. Ooh, I see a kitty in the back. No, books don't generally smell bad, especially old books. So, like, I can't remember the exact details of it, but there's actually something in, like, traditional old book paper that when it breaks down, the chemical deterioration causes that little bit of yellowing. but also that yellowing releases, like, the chemical reaction, like, releases a little bit of a chemical that has, like, a faint smell of vanilla. Like, it's not vanilla, obviously, but it's, like, a hint of vanilla. So if you, like, crack open a lot of old books and sniff them, or if you go to the basement of a real wild library, like, you know, some of Purdue's basements, I was able to get that just by walking in the room, just old book smell. And it was just like a hint of must, but largely vanilla. And it was kind of great, actually. I think the big thing is more, it clearly has not been picked up. And folks, let's get down to the get down. Also, I just realized this is one of the rooms with a boarded up window. That also probably would not help the smell. Shu Takumi, that's the, sorry. I was trying to remember because I was like, you know, the creator of this also loves putting cute animals in stuff, like Missile from Ghost Trick. I'm glad there's another adorable animal in this game as well. Rest in peace, Missile. You were a good pup. At least from what I understand. Never met you personally, but I would have liked to. Alright, let's rustle through his desk. Whoop. What's the date on it? If we have a date or time that's pretty 15 minutes before the crime, huh? Because I think it was 5 p.m., right? Or at least that the maid said, no, it was the maid said he comes back. He leaves to go get his used books and comes back at 5 exactly. So like he was just doing his schedule and maybe he was riding his bike, saw a murder and like sped off because he was scared because a murder happened. Plenty of reading on the table in here. Yeah. Oh man, I respect people who read a lot, but I can't do it. Oh, is there more to the right as well? Okay, yeah, look at that arrow. Well, let's finish looking over here first. It's the craziest thing. When I assumed it was a one-person apartment, I just didn't think I'd be able to rotate the camera and find more room. Can't imagine why that is. Alright, anything else over here? I want to see what this weird cocoon is. There's a weird cocoon down here. Oh, a nice little lucky cat. Or a beckoning cat, I guess. Like, that's wild. Who would bring something from back home that's clearly indicative of your culture with you? You did that too. No? Mine's different. I just give away everything with my eyes. Oh, Jesus. Right. I forgot he was here. I do like, though, and I find this to be accurate, as someone who has lived in some pretty messy places and been the creator of some pretty messy places in my time, it's true, once you learn to just live with a mess, you can just kind of do it. So, like, him sitting on a pile of books reading a book with a candle right next to him, despite the fact that it's history's greatest fire hazard, is pretty appropriate, honestly. Especially for someone like Holmes, who's always living in some kind of mess. I wonder how many times they're gonna hide Holmes in the corner, because I kind of do like this. Because, like, last time when I went looking for him, he was, like, upside down on top of a desk or some shit. He's got, L from One Note disease, where he can't sit right. He has to sit a little wrong, no matter what. If he sits right, he explodes like the bus from Speed. Damn, you got hit by the 50-50, dog. You remembered both names, but not who was who. For what it's worth, if it's foreign names and you're not sure, like, what would be typical names for people, it's real easy to screw that up. I think the worst incident I ever had of that was... Oh, I'm trying to remember. It was like I had met someone named Olafemi, who is still a really good friend of mine to this day. Olafemi, fantastic person, fantastic musician, fantastic lawyer, actually. Or philosophy. Ended up going out of law into philosophy, right. And then I think I had met someone like named like Oyabumi or something, like on this, in like the same week. It was the wildest thing. And then I was like, oh God, wait, who's... Okay, I know one of you is Oyabumi and I know one of you is Olafemi, and I'm very sorry, but those names are extremely blurring together in my brain. Alright, let's talk about how you got my boy put in the clink, and how you did it wrong style. He sure is. Huh. Misunderstanding, you say? Didn't you arrest him? Okay, so all they asked you was to find the man who escaped, and for what it's worth, you did that. Bookplate? Is that a thing? Is bookplate a thing? Am I gonna learn something? One sec, hold up. Google.com. Bookplate. A decorative label stuck in the front of a book bearing the name of the book's owner. Oh, like these old-timey big prints where they'd have like a big print that indicated like the library it belonged to or whatever. Oh yeah, these things are cool as shit. I didn't know they had a name. Fuck yeah. I swear I wasn't just distracted by a huge pile of books and being a nerd. The most suspicious man alive. Yeah, it's a socioeconomic classist thing. It is awe-inspiring. Awe-inspiringly disproportionate distribution of wealth. Yeah, if you don't have a maid, you're not worth talking to.
Town is village?
Dim room.
Town is village.
Hey, thanks for picking something up. Using code, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm guessing it's cheaper to heat. Like, I've been thinking about this whole bricked up window thing for a really long time because it's driving me fucking crazy. And my only reason that I could give it is better insulation, so you have to spend less on heating or, you know, burn less stuff, I guess. Since glass is a much better conductor, especially when it's like old style, you know, old methods, and it's a little less accurate of glass, and there's a lot more drafts and whatnot. That's my deduction. That would be a reason. That or they're just jerks. Oh. Never mind, it's dumber, it's capitalism. Weird. So it's people trying to dodge paying their fucking landlords dodging their taxes. Weird. That's the craziest thing. And for what it's worth, I do believe window tax was real. I think I remember reading about this, and it was just because they wanted to like tax based on size of the house and had like figured that would be a good way to get an estimate of how many rooms were in it or whatever. Yeah. Is the location incredibly sought after? Yeah, now I've gotta ask. It's pretty core to this whole series and its whole, all of it. That's fair, I suppose. I mean, obviously, my man. He's clearly hiding something. Yeah. At least we're on the same page here. The same page of, that guy is mad suspicious. All right. Well, let's see if this dork is left yet. Oh, hell yeah. you should take your meal and fuck off to another room. Have dinner somewhere else, please. Okay, I just saw that pop up on the right side. Nope, not move. Examine, and then... Hey, buddy. Excuse me, Mr. Holmes. Everyone just immediately. It was me, I was over here. It's weird, it's almost like the landlord was trying to avoid taxes. I don't get it. Oh, is it time? Okay, so we're gonna do a big deduction. Is it deduction time? Time for deduction party? Yo! Look at the big video.
Ці спічі емергаріді псурідо есени шальдін пепичі адірічний каталак форізест.
Try it for zest. In extremely little bits voice. Try it for zest. It's free real estate. Let's do it. Yes. I would like to get dinned in as well. You're a terrible liar. Or a landlord. Also, just noticed all your paintings are disheveled all over the place, and why are you hanging like drying in your house? Not quite. Or maybe you are, but... Yeah, what animal, though? The dense jungle of logic. What would he be hiding? Also, the maid is terrible at being a maid. I think that's partially for cover, but there could be another reason behind it. Okay, let's see what you got. Looking over, huh? Okay, a little off the mark. But what was he looking at? There's a lot of photos back there, including one that I think is partially obscured by the lion, so let's keep that in mind. And some that are like behind the desk as well. Like you can see little edges of a frame above like the lion's back, for example. So I'm wondering if there's a small photo behind there of who it actually was. You're not a maid, are you? Huh. Okay, we can clean this up. What the fuck is a theram page? Is it like a theremin? Is it like an angry theremin? If you put a distortion pedal after a theremin, is that a whatever? He's a landlord. He doesn't care about bills. Wrong again. I mean, that doesn't look like torn. That looks like burnt. There's a candlestick with one candle missing, and that was a candle over on the floor by where it burnt. So that's what they actually want for that. But what does it mean? I do like that this dude just has some, I'm presuming dud artillery shells just chilling. Conclusion, a lion did it. It was an English lion. Good, I'm glad that Sherlock was like, well, the lion was in England, meaning it was technically an English lion, which meant it also got a tea break. All right, time for the dual strike. Clean this shit up. Yep, I also am a little confused here, but you know what? It's fine. Hold on to your pants. I'm about to solve this whole shit. Giddy up. If I rotate to the other side, can I get a better? There we go. Is it this? I mean, Hmm. Oh, you can present in the examine. Okay, it's a little, I mean, I guess when it's picture frame, I just assumed that meant, you know, everything included in the picture, but that's fine. That's all right. The only HP that matters is the last. And if they've done that before and I fucked it up before, I apologize. But also, for those of you watching the VODs, you might not realize we took like a multi-month break in the middle of this because I was getting a little burnt out on Ace Attorney. Whoa. Big chunk. Ooh. That was a very big red mark in the shape of some fingers on the side of your face. I mean, I know one way to show if it is, in fact. Do we? Yep. Uh-huh. You can't see it because I don't have a camera on, but I'm pointing all over creation as I do it. I can't help it. I feel the need to point. Bazinga. Hey, don't be a shit Mac tonight. Like, if you're gonna be talking shit about looks, maybe don't cut your hair so you look like a fucking crescent moon, bitch. Oh, okay. Yeah, so he's trying to up his class despite being retired and not having the funds. Man, classism. Conclusion. My wife. I mean, for what it's worth, if you want to, like, convince me that a landlord is good, a poor landlord is a good way to start, because that means they're probably charging reasonable amounts. That means they're just paying enough for themselves to get by, and that's fantastic. Yeah. Yo, he got the big slap. I'm just gonna guess it is in fact this big fucking slapperoo. It better be this big slapperoo. Enhance slapperoo. Wow, it's almost artisanal. And the way she managed to get so much width on the slap with such stubby fingers, pretty amazing. Like, the best part is, due to the fact that it's so wide but so stubby, like, yo, this lady might have a full octave despite being like 5 foot nothing. That's pretty amazing. I'm really good at looking at stuff. Okay, so if it's not the receipts, what else is over here? Yeah, what's his bookmark? Ooh, that's a smooch. I can identify a smooch from a mile away. Enhance. Susanoo just wants to be wrapped up in books. What a little romantic dork. just thinking about it. Just on reaction, just blap. Sorry, I was just thinking about it. I'm really glad that they've used the 3DS so well for animations here. This whole section, like, I mentioned it during our first great deduction, during the speckled band case, but the amount of animation they do during this, it's like, it almost makes me wonder, like, how much they had built up over the course of the sprite-based games that they're just like, God, if only we could animate. Like, think how much fun we could have with these characters. Yeah, clearly burnt by that candle next to it. Okay, clearly not the cake stand here. Okay, very, very good. Wait, so we got rid of the lion, but the carpet's still bad, did... Wait, is he right about the eating thing? Damn it, Susato. So it is the candelabra. I just want to make sure I'm not, like, missing a deeper investigate. I was not. We're good. Indeed. Thank you, Holmes. Fire safety, kids. Take it seriously. It's important. Cause of damage. Powerful wife. Who do we know anyone actually named John? Is that the name a client was using, maybe? Huh. Because I think the only John we've met in this game is obviously John Watson, but he's very dead. A long time ago. I doubt that's connected. Oh, not John. Sorry, James. Right, I got the names mixed up. John is the actual name, James. Do I know any James? Huh. I don't know if I've met a James. She threw those books while they were on fire at me. That's pretty metal, all told. Like if Fahrenheit 451 at the end just broke out into a big fiery book fight. Man, when are they gonna make that version of Fahrenheit 451 where there's a big flaming book fight at the end? That sounds fucking awesome. For what it's worth, I have been involved in 2 book fights in my time on this earth. For the record, there is precedent for me desiring book fight. We had these super old books at the academy. They were like, from like the late 60s. They were these fucking huge, like 800-page anthologies. And it was like a running joke that these books were unkillable because they were just the sturdiest books, and they were like softbacks too. They weren't hardcovers. And we definitely at one point decided to start throwing them at each other. We were in high school and very bored and tired. And also at one point they were like, we got in trouble, so they told us like, yo, stay in your rooms for the rest of the night, you fucking dinks. So then we did stay in our room the rest of the night, trying to peek out the door and fucking nail each other with books. God, I gotta figure out what the name of that anthology is again, because like, we had like 20 of them, to be clear. We had one for like every region of literature and philosophy. They were fucking huge, and we had like 10 of them. Well, back to the case. How does this... Yeah, that's a point. Maybe it is, though, down the road? Who knows? You have blown us up quite enough for one evening, and we'd like if you would go. Please leave. You do have to give him your answer. And after that great deduction, hey everybody, it's time to run a great adduction. A great adduction. Look, I'm trying to make this work, okay? I'm about to play an ad to help pay my rent. And I'm doing it. I'm going to try and make it as unawkward as possible, but you know how it is. You know how it is these days. So give me just a second here. This will be a literal minute because they let me do those sometimes. And let me go ahead and mark that we are starting.
Your first day outfit must be on point. But usually I start from the bottom up.
Yo, thank you for the bits.
You know, I like to be comfortable. I like to be swaggy.
Hey everybody, it's this ad again.
Shout out to Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm looking drippy.
Yeah. Check that out. Hey, did you like the styles? Let's look at the styles again. Here at Dick's Sporting Goods. Here comes my authentic voice. Are you ready? Hold that. Dick's has all the styles you need to live that 3-stripe life this back-to-school season. Your swag, your style, your confidence, it all starts with Adidas at Dick's. Dick's is your #1 destination for all the hottest Adidas kicks, which is a thing I say in 2019. Shop Adidas at Dick's for the win with this back-to-school season. You know what? Actually, they've been capitalizing it every time, so one sec. My authentic voice includes being louder for capitalization, so give me a sec. I want to take this read from the top. Hold up. Dick's has all the styles you need to live that 3-stripe life this back-to-school season. Your swag, your style, your confidence, it all starts with Adidas at Dick's. Dick's is your #1 destination for the hottest Adidas kicks. Shop Adidas at Dick's for the win this back-to-school season. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to start tracking it. Oh, we got to do it again. Okay, one sec. From the top, I forgot to press the start button. Hold up.
Your first day outfit.
Dick's has all the styles you need to live that 3-stripe lifestyle this back-to-school season. Your swag, your style, your confidence, it all starts with Adidas at Dick's. Dick's is your #1 destination for the hottest Adidas kicks. Shop Adidas at Dick's for the win this back-to-school season. Yo, make sure you go to Dick's this holiday season. Dick's. Oh, I accidentally launched Steam. Hold up. That was a misclick. Ignore that. Oh no, I clicked another button. Ignore that as well. Ignore all these buttons. Oh, Jesus. Hey, if you want to live that 3-stripe lifestyle at Dick's, do a better job than me. Steam, please chill. Dick's! No, I don't think Dick's went bankrupt. I still use Dick's to get my CO2 canisters refilled, because I use like an adapter for my soda stream. Pretty great. Hey, do you want to live that 3-stripe Adidas lifestyle this back-to-school season? What is this pose, by the way? I just want to take a moment to appreciate this stance. Like, do you think the person directing this was like, yo, so Dragon Ball Z's back in style. How about you hit us with some of that great Saiyaman shit? And then he was like, yo, no problem, Dick's, we got this. Well, I hope you all enjoyed my authentic voice talking about Dick's. Next time. Okay. Thanks for hanging out for that. That'll probably buy me lunch at some point. I hope you all had a good time enjoying Dick's. All right. Well, back to jail. Hey, for what it's worth, I want to say, for the record, hey, they want my authentic voice. There it is. Also, they like it when you do, hey, haven't you seen modern ads? They're wild. It's fine. Hey, I covered the talking points. What do you want? Whoa! Whoa! Yo, I was not ready to be hit by this level of raw decadence. Oh my god, you playing card looking ass. I do like this guy's face because it makes me think, even if I were to like give him the biggest uppercut in history, there's still a really good chance he would just be fine with it with that fucking chin. And yo, thank you for the resub, Bubsy Beepus. And also, one sec, there was a donation that got covered by ads, and that's horse shit. So let me just play that again. Yo, Tina, for the bits. Very, yeah, unawkward in my authentic voice. Fuck. Yo, Doc Gilgamesh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Ooh, getting to that goal, baby. Approaching that 200. Also, it's really hard to tell because it's super compressed. One sec. Does this say 113? Okay. It looked for a second like it just said the letter B, and I was like, well, that can't be right. That's not a number. Ooh, fancy lad, get out of my face. Forever. Sorry, this line just instantly made my brain flash back to this very good relationships post. This girl had posted that her boyfriend had recently decided to start, you know, she started studying her culture a little bit more and learning the language and like taking interest in the cuisine and the culture and everything. But the problem was he immediately started like correcting her and correcting her family, including telling her mom that her cooking was in fact incorrect and not authentic enough. And, you know, they don't have access to all the ingredients and stuff. So this dude's just being a super rude dick. And of course you might think at the end of the day, well, what culture could this be? And of course the first guesses were immediately, oh, was it a weeaboo? Is it Japanese culture? Is this dude a Japanophile? And immediately, yup, just all the way down the line. That was one of the funniest posts I ever read, was just immediately just this fucking white dude, after studying Japanese for a week, has started correcting my family. And the best part is, like, she was like trying to be like, oh, how do I make this work? I'd really want to, but I think it might be kind of a deal breaker. And literally everyone in response was just like, fucking break up with him. Oh my God. What a wad. Break up with him over it, but at least tell him that it was over being such a fucking wad. God, that one was so funny. One day I aspire to have the confidence. Okay. Hello, welcome back, Susaki. Sherlock, what are you doing? Holmes, what are you doing here? Yo, thank you for the follow, Moonrune DS. Super appreciated. Oh, we're getting closer by the day to getting through that big wee trash pile, baby. And I think when we hit that too, I'm also going to, after I finish that wee trash, I will officially have gone through enough of it that I'll have to go get a shipping box and ship a whole bunch of them to my good friend Slow Beef to make him suffer as well. So think about it, when I hit that follow goal, not only is it me doing content, it's more content down the road. It's content DLC. I do like how much Holmes is like, I definitely wasn't just bored and looking to hang out with my friends. I definitely wasn't trying to be hanging out with someone who was not a cop and or 10. Yeah, let's talk about this curse. Give me an explanation. It must be in haiku form. Naruhodo's like, one sec. Okay, I got this. Well, it could be all the way at the top, my friend. Ah, so you're telling me the problem with the current system is that people break the law. Man. There's a lot of layers to this one, huh? Truly, many layers. And as we get deeper into this, like, I'm kind of interested in the way this game has decided to pace the investigation stuff, right? Because it feels like we've been at this for about 2 hours, because it took about 15 minutes to start up and spent a couple minutes doing, you know, an ad break, but it's like a single shot of 2 hours, and I'm almost wondering if there's going to be any more investigation or if we're just going to go through the trial. Because it kind of feels like they might just have us go through the fucking trial in one shot. This game paces stuff in a bizarre way, and I don't mind it. It keeps it broken up a little bit. It keeps it from getting too rote. There's been a couple moments where the game definitely needed to wrap shit up and was taking too long, but in general, it's a nice way to break the pace. Don't worry, dude. We're here. We got you. You're only unlucky until you're lucky. It only takes one lucky. Pull it all together. We got this. Yo, Dramur. Thank you for the resub. I believe. Thank you for the 4 months of support. Super appreciated. Bold of you to assume I did the homework. Bold of you to assume I give any weight to anything anyone else says. It's true. You need to believe in yourself before you can believe in anyone else. If you don't believe in your own judgment, then how can you believe in anyone else with certainty and firmness? It can be a little too much when you start thinking you're above everyone else, but it's Holmes, so it's like, I could see a ego getting a little pumped up by having a series of successful novels about how great and smart you are. I could see that doing a damn thing to a man's ego. Hell yeah, kick up that theme, baby. You know what that means. It's fucking law time! Time for law! And I know saying, wow, the music in the Ace Attorney franchise is like the coldest take on planet Earth. Because no fucking shit, dum-dum, it's been great forever. But they did a pretty different style on this one, and I'm amazed I'm like amazed, impressed, and very glad that they got the same feel, the same level of bombasticness, and just the same level of just being good melodies and harmonies. Like, they really nailed it. Like, it's one of those things of when I'm making a tier list of my favorite music based on the pursuit themes and everything. Not pursuit themes. I don't, fuck. But I'm gonna have to just put like a side note that Great Ace Attorney is its own category, but also very good. Like, what I think I love the most about it, too, is it feels like it's its own thing entirely. Like, they didn't just take the same melodies and harmonies they already used and just slap a different instrument set on them. They, like, legitimately made their own compositions, but they have the same energy and gravitas. The early worm, the early bird does a little better than most of the other birds, on average. Research indicates the earlier bird is more successful in the modern definition of success, which is inherently by its nature flawed. Therefore, who gives a shit? Wake up whenever the fuck you want. See, someone gets it. I don't sleep because I need to work at all times. It would seem you're quite nervous, my guy. Yeah. You ever nervously pose? Oh, right. The very scary man, what does, kills people with law. I mean, like, it's not even a murder, it's like an attempted murder, too. I mean, not wrong. All right, let's do it. It's court time, baby. spirit hold me, spirit buddy. Spirit support me. Sorry, the cape. The cape is too much. Still, to this day, the cape is too much. Like, I can't... The cape is too much. Hey, man. Hey, respectfully, the cape sucks. I mean, yeah, it's only hubris if we lose. Okay, you really shouldn't bring that up when there was, like, tons of rumors that you killed your client. Like, you killed anyone who got off, my man. Ooh, you're new. Oh, there's new jurors? Wow, I didn't think there'd be new jurors. Honestly, I thought it would be entirely new folks. Wait, is wife here? I mean, for what it's worth, she's like currently not technically connected to the trial, so she's still valid to be a juror. Like, again, we deduced a bunch of stuff, nothing to do with this case. Like, you can't really claim that it's a problem unless she is attached to the case at all. I will say, I will miss my favorite stabby lad. Whoa! Also, hey, what's up, buddy? I forgot, you were the guy with a cool baby on your back, maybe? No, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so we've got some big racism to deal with here. All right, time to deal with racism. Oh yeah, Greg's son. Yo, what up, Greg's son? Tobias, Greg's son. What's up? Inspector Tobias, please describe the events. That's not great. Okay, map of the scene. Bold of you to use a top hat to describe or to represent this goofball. That is a bit of an issue, huh? Yeah, the extra heft of the blade. It's a folder, though. Oop, I gotta go pull something out of the freezer. I forgot I put something in there. I put a drink in the freezer at the beginning of this stream. Oh boy, is it frozen over. Whoops. Good news, chat. It wasn't frozen over. It is very hard to open, however. 1 second. Come on, bottle. Come on, work with me, buddy. Oh, man, that is definitely... That is some contracted material. Oh, man, it's cold as the Rockies. Oh, that's a perfect Coke Zero, baby. Oh, thank you. Oh, some Ultra Instinct shit. I just knew it was time for, I knew it was the coldest the Coke Zero could be before it froze. Oh man. That's gotta be like 35 degrees max. Stop throwing booze, dude. Chill it. If it's just running from the scene, that's not probable cause. Okay. 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 Huh. Did he throw a bomb made of books at her? Okay, very good racism, sir. But yes, we are in fact still in court. Yeah, he admitted he was there. Yeah, he admitted he was riding on the way home, right? How did you get stabbed in the back by no one? Wow, a full color photo. What the? This is a baffling one. Okay. Did you find wounds? There wasn't any blood in the photo, which really bugs me. Because, like, even a clean stab, there's some bleeding. Yeah, it seems like maybe you should have not rushed this trial so much. Can you show me where that used bookshop is on the map? Because if we're about to establish a routine, one particularly that happens right next to the time of the crime, I think it's really important to get that information. They've already thrown a map at us once, so it seems like we might as well get, you know, some updates to the map information. The Ragged Reader. Wait, but this is Tattered Tales. Weird. I'm gonna need to see where the other bookstore is located. He didn't. When am I gonna get a chance to inform them this is wrong? I mean, it's the name because the bookshop's wrong. Ow. Sorry, I just hit my... Sometimes I hit my microphone with my headphones. Because new headphones and I'm still not... I still am pretending I'm wearing my own headphones, and they were a little bit smaller than these ones in certain dimensions, so every so often I go to lean past my mic and I bump it, and I apologize. I promise you it's worse for me. I mean, it seems like this would be it for sure. Hell yeah. Now that's an objection, baby. Surely this changes everything. One sec. How does this change everything? Hold up, hold up, hold up. I gotta figure this out. God, I love the slowdown. The big crunch. So he still would have gone the same way unless he rode down Calabash? I'm no clown. I'm no clown. You're clown. You clown. Me no clown. Me no clown. Honk honk, it's Huckles. But he could have gone down Calabash as well if he liked it more. No. He could have gone the other way if he liked it better. Or, we got the map again?
Fuck.
I mean, I think, wouldn't it be a little quicker, too, to go through Calabash? Also, if he was using a bike, maybe he could have just gone through the middle. And yo, thank you for the follow. That's one thing that's clearly good, as opposed to this right now, where it may be bad. My engineer brain likes Calabash Road more, but I can't solve why. I can't figure out why. Well, now that we've been backed into a corner, we can start working. Honk honk. Time for closing statements, baby. Time to pull the old magic trick out of the book again. All right. I didn't notice the little detail of after he goes from hunched over with his like arm down, when he shifts back up, he slides the armband back up his arm. Damn, that's a good detail. Like you didn't have to animate that, but you did, and I super appreciate it. It makes it feel so much more human. Every little goofy detail about, you know, anxiety time. It's very good. He's got fire in his eyes. He's the most powerful legal guy we've ever had. Sometimes people say when he does his best defending, you can hear a motor start up. His heart beating so hard. All right. That's not acceptable. We're gonna have to press and get a better one out of you. So we're gonna have to fix 5 and 6 here, because both of those were pretty useless. I just remembered who Juror 1 is. It was the fucking guy who was biting his cane the whole time. Biting his cane and he's racist. Fuck him. Next time, I'm gonna somehow make him guilty. Half of this court is guilty of racism. Bazinga. Ugh, just get out of that. And quick reminder to chat. Just don't repeat the slurs in chat. You don't need to type them. You can just let them lie in here and not spread them further. It's cool. We've already talked about it. We don't need to go into it every time. It's unfortunate that the localizers decided to go with that method. But yeah. Yeah, also, okay, Juror 5, hey. Okay, but this is... Oh. What? Oh. Also, while you're updating your statement, I would like to redirect your anger away from me from holding you up from work and towards your employer, who makes you work too much and won't let you have a day off and is barely paying you enough to feed your wife and child, when you clearly are a talented laborer who deserves more. Why be upset with me when you could be upset with your boss for taking all the excess excess value of your labor and stuffing it into their own pockets instead of distributing it among the people. Just saying. There is a reason he would take a longer road home. If Meerschaum Road was being dug up and had a bunch of construction going on, they may have closed off the road, which would force him to go the other way. Yes. There is a reason. Bazingo. Dig the holes. That's my job. Look, it ain't easy, but I love it. Okay, now to press this, old man. Give me the good info, old man. Okay. Oh, so you were the small round O in green, perhaps? The round O of blood. Did you fall down, for example, out of nowhere? Got it. Juror 2 and Juror 6. I like to imagine that, much like when reading copy, and for some reason the name of the store is always capitalized. Oh? He is also very round on average. Done. Time. Yeah. Tough nuts, fucko. They finally did it. They finally made a prosecutor that I just hate. He's a good villain, but a villain regardless. I do like the idea that the proto-Edgeworth, which I guess would also technically be a proto-Von Karma to a certain extent, also would be, if we're assuming it's one of those things where the original is the purest form, then he's just the purest bastard. He's the worst motherfucker. Also, I've noticed he's very resistant to getting actually mad. Why would he leap across the road, though? With books? Why? He's so old. Talk about a literal fucking leap. Unless those aren't... Let me look at these books. No, and you, old man. How many times I gotta tell you? Okay, I can't read the titles. Oh, wait, unless... I. One of my favorite books. I see. Anuna, another one of my favorites. Did you notice anyone behind you when you fell forward? Okay. Witnesses? Multiple? Just immediately pulling 2 in once? 3, 4, 5 witnesses? 100 witnesses? 1,000,000 witnesses? Pick up the witness. Oh my god, there's something under the witness. Great, so we have a narcoleptic cop. Uh-huh. Yeah, seems right so far. All right. Okay. I'm glad at the very least the Edgeworth tactics started early. Oh, I decided it'd be more fun if I first let you walk into getting owned and then owned you. Shit, I have no idea where to go on this one. I guess we just start pressing. Where dinner? As soon as she yanks on the scarf. It's like I don't even know you. So are you face blind? Did you just admit to like extreme face blindness? Oh, these goofballs. We do, however, need to blow them up. This is the thing. Gonna need more details. Well, that's rude. No need to be rude. but okay. Yeah. Oh, old books, you say? Oh, what's this? That's the big difference. The Japanese judges say ooh. Everything else is basically the same. Oh, also they have jury, I guess. It still doesn't sound right, though. Where was the nearest police box, and how fast did you rush there? It's true. Okay, that tracks. Still don't really have anything. Like, aside from the fact that she may have indicated face blindness. I do like, please stop yanking on your husband in court. Stop yanking on your husband, Bam. Ma'am, you're not allowed to yank off your husband in court. Not great. Don't really have anything. My first impression, if you had to ask me on a scale from 1 to 10, is bad. Okay. Yeah, the one thing we're trying to keep from happening here. Oh. Hiding behind the police authority position, I see. That's actually good. Is one of them Canterbury's Tales? Please tell me all the names of the books. This is important. I mean, if you insist. Yo, thank you for the resub, Sonotokai. Also, that's 3 books, and also she's pretty far off. Like, she got a couple right, but you named 4 books, and there is explicitly 3 all over, so I'm gonna need to know about these 4 books. Okay, we already did this dialogue. Weird, because she didn't add anything until I'd finished. Maybe I just needed to like press a specific thing. Four books. I don't know if they want me to present the receipt. I would guess the crime scene photo, because it only shows 3 books. We'll try it. Get fucked. Yo, Loon, thank you for the host. We are currently dunking on some racists. We just blew this lady up because she has no idea how to count books. This is the Great Ace Attorney, if you're familiar with Phoenix Wright and his many adventures with his son Apollo Justice. This is the prequel to all of that. Also, she's shitty and angry now. He only bought 3 books, like we have the record. I have literal receipts, my guy. I have literal receipts, my guy. It'd be a hella hard time to drop fucking 4 books when you only bought 3. Oh, he's got receipts. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm emulating this, and sometimes when there's too many models on screen, the emulator gets a little crunchy. For those of you who just got hosted over by my good buddy Loon, sometimes we get a little bit of that extra crunch in that audio. This fucker loves playing with wine. It's like his favorite thing. You're right. Hey, I'm Proto Phoenix Wright after all. Are you like hiding more evidence? More photos? He does shit like this a lot. I took another picture with books. Ooh, that's not one of our books though. What a dick move, though. Like, chilling on that for so long. Yup. Canterbury Tales, yup. 20,000 Leagues, yeah. It was the victims, probably. I mean, they must have taken it into evidence, right? Yeah. Hell yeah, good shit. Okay. All right, indeed. All right, let's get the second book. Or fourth book, sorry. First book in evidence, fourth book overall. You average those? 1 + 4 divided by 2? That's right, baby. That's 2. Man, that's some big racism from Van Zeeks. Van Zeeks, you are just deep on it, man. Oh man, I can't wait to blow you up. I mean, he's right. Throwing out an objection could... It could cause a problem if I raise an objection. So I gotta make sure I'm not too reckless about raising... Oh, shit. I haven't had a chance to look at the evidence. Hold up. Adventures of the Lion's Mane. I mean, Sherlock was having a laugh about... Okay, now that's extraordinarily burnt, though. You have an obsessive love of lions. A great deal of my favorite books were burnt by my freaking powerful wife. Okay, updating evidence is always good. So that means something needs to be done with that book. What? I don't know yet. Jesus. Cool it, fucko. God, and now you're being shitty towards Susato? Man. At least Godot, for being a dipshit, was a well-intentioned dipshit. You literally just put it in. You literally just put it in the evidence bag. Thank you, Susato, for informing me that I had to find the burn on the back of the book before I presented the book. Thanks, Susato. Wait. Oh, the book, right. For a second there, I thought as soon as I presented that, I accidentally misclicked. Oh, sorry, my bad. Dude, my ass, we've finished. I wonder if Viridian Green is a real name. Yeah, they're extremely trying to block you, dude. Figure out why. Shows us who actually owns this book, assuming it just got burnt in a lover's quarrel. It's the owner for sure. It's gotta be Garadeb. It could be either of them technically, but I okay, just the Garadeb. Good. They don't make us figure out which one of the two of them owned it, since it's just in their shared space and could be either. Alright. Now that we've proven you're involved in the case, you do need to be removed from the jury, is the thing. I have mad evidence, bitch. All right. Oh, okay. So that what? Okay, you directly stated it. Hey, can we open up the front cover and look at that book plate? So one of them could have perhaps gone out the window. It's winter, so yeah. I mean, they did have a fire. I like that she just reflexively slapped the person next to her. What do you think, Dracula? Closing arguments, part 2. That was some good shit. If you want to see me continue to blow up racist nerds in London via law, hey, you should slam that motherfucking follow button. So think about that. Think about slamming that button. Hey, have you thought about slamming that fucking button recently? And hey, if you're really having a good time and you've enjoyed a couple hours of content, consider that it's like you know, $1, a couple bucks for some Redbox rentals. If you've enjoyed a couple hours of content, maybe think about throwing $2.50 my way in the form of a subscription during these reduced price times. I would super appreciate it. It means the world. And if you already are following, already subbed, feel free to spread the word. And if you obviously can't due to, you know, economic stuff, understandable, economies of shit, I get it. Just feel free to spread the word among any folks you know who maybe watch streams or whatever, anything along those lines, your Twitter friends, all that stuff. Hey, you know, thanks in advance. Well, I'll see you all tomorrow for Sega and Super Nintendo Pit. And I'm going to go ahead and host you all over to my good friend Andy AML, who is doing some dice rolls, baby. So I'll catch you all later. Take it easy, everybody. Have a good night.